What is the creepiest thing a stranger has done/said to you in a public place? At my workplace, I was known for having very colorful hair. I was used to having customers approach me to ask me about it, but one guy took the cake. It was 8:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning and I was stocking shelves in the baby department, not a very sexy department, when this older man approaches me and starts making the usual awkward jokes about my hair color. He then takes it one step further and says, "I don't mean to be crude, but does the carpet match the drapes?" My jaw dropped and I just stood there in stunned silence as he thankfully walked away without waiting for an answer. As soon as my brain started working again and I was sure he was gone, I ran one aisle over where my boss was working and asked if she heard what just happened to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. The next best experience I had was, of course, also while at work. I had noticed a customer wandering around in my peripheral vision. Finally she approached me, getting way too close for comfort, but some people are just like that. She looked fairly normal, maybe a year or two older than me, Reed, mid-20s. I asked if she needed help and she nervously said no, but that she wanted to ask me a question. She quickly mumbled something else that I had to ask her to repeat about 5 times. What she was asking me was, "Did you know Jesus is coming again with a new name?" Despite being completely caught off guard that a stranger would ask me that, I remained polite and said that no, I hadn't heard that. She then continues with, "Yeah, wanna go see?" and points over her shoulder towards the door. All politeness was gone at this point. I have very little patience for having religion pushed on me, and I blankly told her no. I then stared at her while she backpedaled, and then watched as she beelined right out the door. I may have almost gotten picked up by a cult that day. Still wish I had asked what Jesus' second name was. The third one was right after I had started working at this place. It was almost closing and I heard someone yelling and cursing and asking if anyone fucking works here. I went to help him and attempt to defuse the situation. I try not to judge by appearances, but he really did not look like a nice person, maybe it was the screaming beforehand. He's looking for gray sweatpants, which were currently sold out of. I tried to give him suggestions of other stores to try, but he'd have to go tomorrow because they'd most likely be closed. He starts cursing again and tells me that won't work. I gotta go to jail tomorrow. Reflex caused me to say, "Oh, okay," but in my head I'm freaking out wondering what he's going for, and hoping it's not for stabbing a retail employee for not having what he needed in stock. Thankfully he left without incident, but not without a few more vague curses.